Alright, it is day 2. I honestly don't know what all is gonna happen today, but we will see. I just still think that the meet and greet yesterday was just so cool, because like the fact that him and Gab both like recognized my art was like amazing, to be honest. And then like I went over to see Gab. I couldn't get a video of this, but I just asked for a picture and she said sure, of course. And then I told her who I was and she was like, holy crap, I need to give you a hug then. And I was like, oh my gosh, yay. So it was so exciting. Yeah, she said that her and Sean both really like my work, and I'm like, I'm really glad you do. So yes, thank you to you both for being such inspirations. So I think for the most part today, I think we're all going to the Jacksepticeye panel. Before that though, I have no idea what I am doing. I thought I was gonna go to like an art panel of some sort, or a panel that talks about how to get a job in the game industry, but it would have ended up getting out like an hour before Sean's panel, and I was told that I should probably be there about an hour and a half or 2 hours early, and so I didn't want to end up being there that late because I want to get a good seat so I can actually take decent pictures and be able to see everything because I'm short. So we'll see how everything goes today. I'll be sure to take lots of pictures and I'll update you guys on what's going on. I got the pen I wanted. It's very expensive, but worth it. I'm collecting pens, so this will be a good one to have. Meeting up with everyone again. We're gonna just explore the expo hall and then go to the panel. Okay, we're in line now for the panel. It's at the Paramount Theater, and I'm very squished, but we'll get through this. I have no idea. Alright, we are waiting to be let in now.
Before I came out, and I was like, no, that's f***ing stupid. What should I do before I come out? Should I introduce myself? No. So the best I came up with was like, ding, 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 top of morning. I don't have a mic stand here, so I can't do the first one. Wait, who came to the tour? Okay, not really that many here. When I did the show on tour, we had a thing where, because there was no like picture pictures being taken throughout the show. So we did a thing at the start where people could take pictures for the poses that I did. And the first one was like a rock star pose, so I normally had a mic stand and I pretended to play guitar. It was much better when the production value was behind the show. Then we had the pensive pose.
No. Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
That's so I can be relatable to the kids. And then the last pose was the sexy pose. Which was this. And then the first time I did it, I was like, that's obnoxious, so then I did this. Which was even more obnoxious, so... I'll give you guys some scat poetry. Dad!
Oh no.
Why did you leave? Endless pain, suffering. I am darkness. Buy my merch.
Alright, we just got out of the panel and we're visiting some puppers now. So many puppers. There's so many. So pretty much I tried to get up to the microphone to ask a question because I was like really close to it. The line ended up getting just way too long, way too fast. And so I just said, you know what, no, forget it. And I just didn't get in the line. So I didn't get to ask a question, but the panel was really fun and I really enjoyed going to it. So I think now everyone is just kind of trying to decide what to do while we look at the puppers. We are finally getting some dinner. It is about, past 8, I guess, last I checked.
That would be heartburn doing it.
And after that I will be getting a ride home so I can take a shower and just rewind for tomorrow. Why isn't my camera focusing? Alright, we just got back maybe 20 minutes ago. It is currently 12:09 a.m. It's already tomorrow. Oh my gosh, like, I am so dang tired, you don't even know. I just took a shower and the shower here is really dang difficult to figure out. Like, the water temperature kept changing, so it honestly took me a little longer than I would have liked to take a shower, but I am done for the night, definitely. I am going to get some much needed sleep. But yeah, today the panel was super fun. I enjoyed every second of it. Everyone was just laughing the entire time. I didn't put all of the clips on there just because I wanted to, you know, save time. And the panel was an hour long, so that would have been quite a bit of footage to put together. So I just kept it short and sweet, filmed like 3 different clips, and just left it at that. Everything else should be over on Twitch from the PAX channel. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description for that if you want to check out that whole entire video. But yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to ask a question. I really wish that I could have, but to be completely honest, after I saw how long the line was, I just immediately sat back down. I was like, no. I am not dealing with this line because I am not standing in this long of a line. I kind of figured that if I got pushed all the way to the back of the line. My question would never get answered anyway, so I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. But yeah, tomorrow we have some plans-ish. There is a panel that Sean is going to be in as like a guest, I believe. And it's about like making games and such, which I thought that was pretty interesting. So we're going to be going to that at noon, I suppose. And then after that, there was another panel that I'm wanting to go to, but honestly, if I don't end up going to it, I won't be too upset. So yeah, those are our plans for tomorrow. And then we would like to try out this nice little place called GameWorks, which is kind of like an arcade slash restaurant kind of thing, kind of like a Dave & Buster's in a way. So I'm excited to check that out. It seems pretty fun. So yeah, that is all for day 2 of PAX. Today was a lot more calm, it seems, other than the fact that I have been up way too late now. It's 2 o'clock my time, but I will see you all in the morning. Okay, it is day 3 of PAX. So I am currently getting ready to head to the Hyatt Regency, I think that's where, because that's where we're all going to be waiting in line for another panel today. So this panel is called From Screen to Team, which is about making games, I believe, and Sean is going to be a guest there. So we were like, oh, well, this sounds like an interesting panel, let's go to it. So we're going to that, and then I might go to another panel later, but to be honest, I honestly don't know. Oh, there's my pancakes. I'll see if anyone wants to go with me to that. And then we're wanting to go to GameWorks tonight and like just kind of have fun and play games and such. We're hoping to run into Sean and Evelyn and his editor Robin. We're not entirely sure if we will though, but we're very much hoping. Now I am very much hoping too, because I would like to get a better photo, because the ones that I got are just stills from this video that I took, so I would like to take an actual photo. So wish me luck on that. I'm at the Regency now. I just need to get up to the 7th floor so I can meet up with everyone. Alright, finally here. Just need to find everybody now.
So we're going to talk about what we're talking about today. So what's on the agenda?
Yeah. Proud of that one.
And I'll explain why this is on now in a little bit. But first we're going to do introduction. Next, what are we talking about? End up with final thoughts. We're going to talk about what they're doing because all these guys are always busy. And then Q&A, about 10-15 minutes, something like that. And then get out. Because every time I do a panel, we all stick around for too long and then they daisy chain us all out. There's a lot going on with nipples in this
Twisting in this PowerPoint. This is more about the person who put the slides together.
It was 2 in the morning, okay? All right.
I can't tell if this is a face of pain or enjoyment.
Correct.
It's a face of dominance.
All right, so I've just put up a bunch of facts from these folks, but I'm going to let them talk about themselves. Jeff, why don't you start?
Sure. My name is Jeff Ramsey, first bullet point, founder and executive producer of Achievement Hunter, one of the original members of Rooster Teeth, I see. 16 and a half years ago, I started a company called Rooster Teeth with some dumb friends. I was a smart one, and made a cartoon called Red vs. Blue, and that spiraled out of control and into a full-fledged production company that makes 2D, 3D animation, still does a lot of gameplay content, but also now makes video games.
We're going to move on to Malika and Eubank.
Oh, hello. That's right, CEO at Hyper RPG, Hyper Rabbit Power Go, and I make video games, tabletop games, games for your car. People don't know that about that. I mentor some game dev students. They've been asking me to judge things because I'm very judgmental online lately. And oh yeah, love Super Mario 64, and I have a dog named Kaiju Big Battle.
Mr. Tyler Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Tyler. That's me. Enjoying my morning coffee. I was a director and lead developer of Dream Daddy, a dating simulator. Thank you. I currently work at Game Grumps as part of the game studio that we started with Dream Daddy. So I came on and kind of helped build that studio, and now we're making more games. In my free time, I like to paint and draw comics. So if you're into like weird indie comics, check me out. I used to do research in artificial intelligence and machine learning. That is not really important. My favorite games, though, right now are Into the Breach and Steven's Sausage Roll, and I have a tiny dog named Biscuit.
And last but not least,
my name's Sean. I didn't write anything about myself because I forgot. And I do not have a dog.
Why not?
I want one. I really want one. I didn't write a description about myself. I probably make YouTube videos about games, apparently. I probably got involved in some games at some point. Shocker. And I most likely have a beard. Those are things that you can learn about me here today.
And me. My name is Claricia. I also stream on Twitch. I've been streaming for a few years, taking a quick little break. My moniker on there is Seriously Clara. I stream only indie games. I also am an influencer relations manager, so I connect people like Jeff with people like Mr. Jacksepticeye. So getting publishers and our clients in touch with content creators to help extend their reach. That is my actual day job. I am in Vancouver, BC, and I work in my pajamas every day. It's a dream. And I'm also the founder and director of the Twitch Vancouver meetups, where we have 400, 500 people that show up every few months, developers, industry people, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, Facebook streamers. It's a great time. And my favorite game is Chrono Trigger. I don't know why any of you guys didn't say that. Losers. And I live with that man creature over there who's a full-time streamer, and I have 2 rabbits, Fenwick and Wish, who is a blind butthole. Okay, so what are we talking
Alrighty, we just got out of the panel. I didn't film a whole lot of it. I just filmed the intro, as you guys could have seen. But afterwards, we got to just talk to everyone, and that was really cool. I went up to the mic to ask a question, but unfortunately, they didn't have enough time to answer everyone's questions, so I couldn't ask it. So hopefully I can contact one of them on social media or something, because I wanted to ask about concept artists and such. But I did get to talk to Sean and Evelyn again, and that was really, really nice. I finally got to get a photo with Sean, so now I finally actually have a picture to show, and I got to talk to Gab for a really long time, so that was super nice. So I'm heading back to the expo hall with Cassidy here, and I don't really know entirely what we're doing yet. I guess we're just gonna kind of look around and then maybe get food later. I don't really entirely know. And then tonight I think we're wanting to go to GameWorks, like I mentioned earlier this morning. So I'll be sure to film stuff and lots of B-roll, because I haven't been getting enough of that. He's in front of us now. I'm dead. He just called us stalkers. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. We're heading to the arcade now. Heck yes. So we're pretty much at GameWorks now. We're just needing to cross the crosswalk here. I am very ready to eat some food and play some games. Alright, so I am back. Today was a pretty eventful, fun day, I must definitely say. So pretty much to begin the day, we went over to the Hyatt, I believe, the Regency Theater, to see a panel about making video games. There was a lot of really cool people there, like developers and such, and Sean was a guest speaker there. And plus the panel itself just sounded really interesting to everyone, so we're like, you know what, yeah, let's go to that. So we did. And it really was interesting to kind of hear about like their thoughts on like the video game making process, and then Sean's thoughts on playing the video games that the people on the panel have been making and such. So that was very neat. Plus afterward they all just kind of stood around and talked to everyone, which was really, really cool. So I got to talk to Gab, or Evelyn, I guess I'll call her Evelyn from now on because that's her real name. But I got to talk to her for like 15 minutes today, and it was honestly just amazing. It was really cool. Like, I did get to speak to her a little bit on Friday, but I got to actually like carry on a conversation today with like a couple other people that were with me, and that's just really cool. So I really enjoyed doing that. Plus I got to actually get a decent photo with Sean, so now I actually have a good picture. So I don't have to worry about not having bad quality pictures anymore, which is fantastic. So then after that we all just kind of went to the expo hall, which he ended up going to the expo hall too, which you may have seen a little part that I put in there, and I was like, he's in front of us now, which pretty much at that point, me and Cassidy, the girl that I was walking down the sidewalk with to the expo hall, we were just walking, and all of a sudden I see this person just zoom right past me, and I was like, what the heck? And then I turn around, and it was him and Robin and Evelyn, which were the two people that were with him. And good lord, like, it was me, Cassidy, and then someone else. Her name was Lauren, and he literally turns around and he's like, stalkers. I'm like, excuse me. It was a very funny experience. I like how he just kind of likes to like mess around with his fans and stuff, because we mess around with him, so rightfully so for him to mess around with us in return. Then after that we just kind of hung around the expo hall for a little bit. We bought some merch. I got a little cat sticker, but I'm not gonna get it out right now because otherwise I'll be fumbling around. I'll be sure to like post a picture of all the merch that I got or something. And then after that, we all just we went back to everyone else's hotel. We just kind of sat around, just played some videos to watch, and then we went to the arcade, which Sean and Evelyn and Robin just so happened to go to said arcade too. So we were kind of trying to just give them their space. We didn't want to bug them or anything. Like, we didn't want to purposely like follow them around because that's creepy. So we kind of tried to keep our distance a little bit. Like, honestly, like, my kind of mentality was, if you want to play a game that's where they are, then by all means just play the game. Like, if you end up running into one of them or like being near one of them, so what? Like, as long as you're not like purposely trying to follow them, then it's okay. So we did see them a couple of times. Like, they were just kind of playing games and stuff and having fun themselves. So we just kind of left them to have fun and such. And then got a little prize, but it's once again in my backpack. But then one of the members, Melody, got me this for my first PAX. And that was just so nice. I did have a problem with my lift. He ended up going to the wrong location and wouldn't answer my calls whenever I called. But it is all fixed now because I got another Lyft driver and ended up canceling the last one. And this other Lyft driver was like super nice, and he talked to me about like my experience at PAX and stuff, and we kind of just talked about like YouTubers and like what kind of stuff we do and stuff like that. So it was very interesting to talk to him. I genuinely hope that I get him again because he was a very fun rider or a very fun driver for Lyft, and I really enjoyed riding with him. So that's all that happened today. Tomorrow is the last day of PAX, and that honestly makes me super sad because I have really enjoyed it. It has been the biggest experience ever, and I honestly want to come back. I really do. People have kind of been wondering if they're coming to East or not, but for me it personally depends on who is going to be there. I don't want to spend a bunch of money just to see people that I don't know. So for me it just kind of depends who's gonna be there and what all is gonna be going on. So I'll have to see if I end up going to East or not, but the tickets will probably be going on sale in a couple of weeks, so most likely no, because at this point I really don't have enough money saved up to be able to pay for said tickets. If they were going on sale in like December, then I would probably be fine, especially since by that point I would probably know who all's gonna be planning on going and stuff too. I want to go to PAX to actually meet people that I genuinely want to meet, like Jacksepticeye and Crank Gameplays and Markiplier and people like that. Those are people that I would want to meet. And then like even smaller people like Lauren Z Side or Bijou Mike, people like that. Like, even if they came to like a PAX, I would love to meet them. But there's no confirmation from anyone so much. So at this point, I'm kind of leaning towards no. But I would definitely love to go if I ended up finding out that like Sean or a different YouTuber that I really enjoy is going to be there. So we'll end up seeing what happens in the future, to be completely honest. Maybe that'll be VidCon or some other con, we'll see. So pretty much tomorrow there's a few panels I'm planning on going to. There's one about like getting a job in the game industry, which I think there's going to be a concept artist on the panel, which will be super, super helpful. There's also, I believe, a con about streaming for charity and like how to do that and such, because I would love to start doing more charity streams. I did do one on January of this year. It was a pretty small one. I only raised about $30, but $30 is $30. That's all going towards charity. So any money amount that you raise for charity is very helpful. So I would love to do it again. I would like to figure out, though, what exactly I need to do to kind of hype it up more, I suppose, because for me, mine was pretty small. Not a whole lot of people came. So I would love it if I could get more people to come so that I could raise more money, because I would love to donate more. I would. And so in order to do that, I need help from my fans and such, or my so yeah, I would love to do more charity streams, but I kind of need to figure out how to like hype it up more, I suppose. And in order for me to do that, in order for me to donate bigger amounts, I need help from the people that follow me and such. So would like to go to that panel just to kind of figure out like what kind of things I need to do in order to host like a good quality charity stream that people will want to come to and such. And then I think there's one more panel that day. I think it's about like some kind of, it's about like building a self-image online, like seeing how people see you as like the persona you have online and such, like kind of how to like build a brand for yourself. So I thought that that would be pretty helpful. So tomorrow's going to be a very helpful day full of learning, I suppose. And then I'll see if I can meet up with everyone at night and do one last hurrah, I suppose. Because I leave on Tuesday morning and I won't get to see anyone on Tuesday. Which, gosh, like this whole thing has just been so fun and just such a memory-filled thing. I would love to do this again, to be honest. But yeah, it's almost midnight. I think I'm gonna be going to bed fairly soon here. I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day.